Hi guys, this is Thunder E from Booredatwork, and yes, you are probably shocked. This is the first MacBook Pro we are unboxing on the site. This is the 2014 edition, basically the spring 2014 MacBook Pro. Apple had a nice silent update to the MacBook Pro line, and actually the Macs in general. So we went ahead and purchased one. This thing is fully loaded now. The MacBook Pro 15-inch starts at what we built out started at $2,599. Ended up with price about $2,793 and like 99 cents. It's roughly around that price range for this device. But here's the packaging, and we'll go through some of the specs as we go through the device itself. Again, traditional Apple packaging, MacBook Pro on the side, all white. Again, as much as I'm not the biggest Mac fan, Apple does do a great job in their packaging and presentation. And of course, we're going to take off the plastic seal here with our trusty knife. Now remember, kids, if you can't use a knife, call an adult. If you're not a kid and you still can't use a knife, call an adult. So let's open this up, rip the plastic, pull this out. This thing has some weight to it. At the back here, it has the serial number, all that information, of course, 1-year warranty. And let's open this up. Ooh, here it is. Here is our MacBook Pro. I'm going to pull it out, set that aside for a second, show you some of the internals here. Of course, we have our power plug. We have, of course, a plug-in cable to the wall. And, of course, designed by Apple, some nice instructional material, and that's about it. Again, they do a solid job with packaging. Very clean, very simple packaging overall. So let's set that aside, take a good look at our MacBook Pro. So the MacBook Pro, of course, has a Retina display. So the resolution is 2800 by 1860. Now this here, as we built out speed-wise, it's called the Intel Core i7. And this comes, the speed is clocked at 2.6 gigahertz, turbo boost off to 3.8. Now, 16 gigs of RAM built into this machine right here. And if you look on the side, you can see some of the ports here. You've got HDMI out, you've got your micro SD card slot. It's a USB port here on the side. And then you can see some of the vents right here. And you can see, of course, the machine screws at the bottom. Now, we flip over to the right-hand side. You've got two lightning ports here, and as well as one more USB port. You've got the mag lock for your power right there, and your headphone ports right in front of you. Now, in terms of graphical prowess, this actually has the new Intel Iris Pro graphics chip. So basically, the core i7 processor, the Haswell processor, comes with the 5200 Iris Pro graphics chip, as well as an NVIDIA 750M GT graphics card with embedded 2 gigs of graphics DDR5 graphics card memory. So you can do some nice editing on this thing. You can do some gaming on here. You know, if you're a Mac gamer and you want something that's a powerhouse for editing video, for doing some high-level stuff, as well as some gaming, get Steam on here. You can definitely do it with the new MacBook Pro here. So open this up. Of course, your traditional Apple keyboard layout with the touchpad. Very nice build, very nice finish. The speaker grill's on the side, and it doesn't, you know, what I actually like about this here is that it feels very seamless. If I slide my hands from the bottom here all the way to the top, I can feel the holes of the speakers, but ever so slightly. It doesn't feel like it's, you know, machine hole and it's like the holes popping out where you can get lots of dust in there. But it's very nice finish to it. Again, part of this Apple styling here and look. Now, of course, internally, nothing has changed. You know, still the same version of Mac OS, the latest version that we have here. So there's nothing changed internally software-wise. But hardware, we've gone through a lot of things here spec-wise on the device. So we'll power it on, and we'll just give you a brief look at the hardware so you can see that yourself. All right, we fired up our MacBook Pro 2014 edition. Let's go ahead and see specs here. More info. You zoom in, you can see this is the actually late 2013 edition on 2014, as it's called here. MacBook Pro processor, 2.6 gigahertz, Intel Core i7, 16 gigs of RAM, 1600 megahertz DDR3. Graphics is the Intel Iris Pro 1 gig, and also does have GTX, a 750M with 2 gigs of RAM on that. You've got 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM, as I mentioned. And here are your system specs in terms of OS, identifier, processor, and all that fun stuff. So if you need to check that out, that's right there for you. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions or any comments, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Also, subscribe to Bored at Work on YouTube, Bored Gamer, as well as BooredFemme. This is Thunder E saying thank you, and always enjoying entertainment.